It took a global pandemic for packaging companies to finally use Zoom. Not innovation, not competition, not common sense, a virus. Now think about that. I'm David Marinak. I've been in the packaging industry for 35 years, and I'm about to tell you something that's probably going to bother you. But if you're a packaging manufacturer watching your pipeline dry up, your close rates tank, and your sales team turn into, quote, machines that never close anything, you need to hear this. Because the crisis everyone's waiting for, it's already here. You just can't see it yet. Here's the pattern I keep seeing. COVID hits. The entire industry refuses to adopt Zoom. That's not how we do things. Our customers want face-to-face. We're relationship-driven. Sound familiar? Then the government literally forces everyone to stay home. Suddenly, Zoom works just fine. Now we've got tariffs reshaping supply chain, trade wars redrawing the map, actual wars driving raw material costs through the roof. And what are most packaging manufacturers doing? The exact same bullshit they did in 2019. Sending reps to Pack Expo, praying somebody walks by their booth, hoping a custom packaging solution since 1987 website somehow generates a phone call. Hiring another sales rep to do the exact same thing as the last one. Waiting, watching, hoping the phone rings. And let me show you what this is actually costing you. Pack Expo, 35 to 50 grand. 3 days of visibility, 12 business cards, maybe one quote. And here's the kicker. The decision makers stopped attending years ago. Another sales rep, 120 grand, maybe to 180 grand, fully loaded. Same playbook, same results. Cold calling a list, quoting commodity work, and you don't even know if they can sell in 12 to 18 months. Website redesign, 15 to 50K for a prettier version of the same generic messaging. Marketing agency, 3 grand to 10 grand a month. They don't understand packaging. They give you impression and clicks, but you need orders. You don't need quotes. Add it all up, and a mid-sized packaging manufacturer is burning $500,000 to $750 grand a year on wasted sales capacity. Not on bad people, on a broken system. Now here's what kills me. Your best people, the ones with 20 plus years of knowledge about barrier properties, film structures, substrate compatibility, seal integrity, shelf life extension, all of that wisdom is locked in their heads. Invisible, unsearchable, completely worthless to the buyer and decision maker who just asked ChatGPT who are the best flexible packaging suppliers for fresh meat with extended shelf life, FDA compliance, and sustainable material reduction. You know who came up? Nobody. Not you, not your competitor down the street, not the guy at Pack Expo with a fancy booth. Nobody in packaging has figured this out yet. The buyers are asking, decision makers are asking, AI is answering, and the entire packaging industry is invisible. That's not a competitive disadvantage. That's a first mover opportunity to the size of the Grand Canyon. Now let me give you a real world example. I'm working with a client right now, barrier film for meat, extends the shelf life, uses 50% less material than competitors. Proprietary process. Nobody outside of the mid-Atlantic states knows he exists. Hundreds of companies would want what he has if they knew he existed. His sales reps are near retirement age. They don't want to hunt anymore. They want to close deals and play golf. So what does he think he needs to do? He believes he needs to hire more salespeople, train them, hope they last, drop 50 grand on Pack Expo and build a fancy new website. Does that make sense? The same shit everybody else is doing, which is why nobody is winning. Or he can work with us, and we provide revenue-ready conversations his lazy, near-retirement age reps can close without having to hunt. That's what we're doing for him right now. Packaging CEO told me last month, I know what you're doing. It's marketing. Said it like he cracked some sort of a code, like he caught me trying to pull a fast one. His close rate is down 40 to 50% in the last 3 years. 35 grand for Pack Expo booth generated 12 business cards and 0 orders. His best sales rep, the one he's paying 150 grand, is spending 70% of her time on quotes that never close. But sure, he knows what I'm doing. Here's what he doesn't know. Nobody in the packaging is doing anything different. They're all bitching, they're all complaining, they're all blaming the economy, tariff, trade wars, buyers that just want price. Nobody's adapting, nobody's changing, nobody's making the expertise discoverable. The entire industry is sitting around waiting for things to go back to normal. And I'm telling you, it's not coming back. The arrogance isn't that companies think they're good. They are good. The arrogance is thinking that being good is enough, and it's not. That having great capabilities means buyers and decision makers will somehow find you. That's 35 years of expertise, and that speaks for itself. That's what they believe, not anymore. 70 to 80% of B2B buyers and decision makers now start their search with AI tools. They ask hyper-specific questions, technical questions, the kinds of questions your website with its generic, vanilla, custom packaging solutions language cannot and will not answer. And here's the kicker. Your competitors aren't answering those questions either. Nobody is, which means whoever moves first wins and wins the entire space. So what actually needs to happen? You don't need another trade show. You don't need another sales rep. Doing the same thing as everybody else, always in copycatting, that does not work. You need to take 20 plus years of packaging, specialized packaging knowledge trapped in your people's heads and make it discoverable by the systems that buyers and decision makers are using. Now, here's how we do it. We work with packaging manufacturers to discover one or two unique problem-solving packaging solutions only they can provide. Not Me Too solutions, not chasing everybody else, not commodity garbage. The stuff you do better than anybody else for certain customers that meet a certain profile. Then we use business intelligence and competitive analysis to build that customer profile and mimic that. Who has acute pain? What title are you dealing with? What industry? What season are they in? Then we use our process, our content, AI tools, AI search, our 24/7 AI agent, and our specialized packaging marketplace to build awareness, to educate and connect with companies who need these packaging solutions. We don't generate leads. We don't generate lists. We don't generate bullshit RFQ quotes. We generate revenue-ready sales opportunities. We vet them, we category them, we send them over to your reps to close. Now here's where we start getting the objections. Our relationships will carry us. Will they? Because your close rate says otherwise. This sounds like marketing. We need sales. This is sales. Revenue-ready conversations are sales. What you're doing right now is hope. We can't niche down. We do too many different things. Niching down is how you get in the door. Then you expand. You think that meat packaging client is only going to offer barrier film? Nonsense. Once we get him in the door, that's the one thing he uses and he does better than anybody else. Everything else follows in line. 100% guaranteed visibility and traction within 30 days. Revenue-ready conversations within 60 days. Faster than hiring and training a rep. Faster than waiting for Pack Expo. Prove it, somebody says. I just told you I'm doing it right now. Barrier film client, revenue-ready conversations being delivered as we speak. Now here's the deal. Nobody in packaging has figured this out yet. Not your competitors, not the big boys, not the industry leaders. They're all doing the same thing. Pack Expo, sales reps, fancy websites that don't ring the phone. The companies that move first will own their niche for the next 5 to 10 years. First movers in AI visibility are building a competitive moat that late adopters will not be able to cross. And right now, There are no NO first movers. The lane is wide open. The window is 6 to 9 months, maybe less. Once 2 or 3 companies in each niche figure this out, the door will close forever. So here's what I want you to do. Book a call with me or one of my team. We're going to do what we call an assessment. Do you actually need sales? Not repeat sales, not Me Too sales, not commodity sales. Are you finally interested in doing something different, or are you still determined to pay $50,000 for Pack Expo because that's what everybody else does? Now, if you're ready, I'm going to explain our approach. We don't sell everything to everyone. We find a niche. We exploit that niche. We get you in the door with your solution. We help you close real high-margin sales. Your investment, less than half of a sales rep's monthly salary. That's 1/5 what you'd blow on Pack Expo. Less than half of what you'd spend on one sales rep for 90 days. And you can walk after that if it's not working, but it will work. Here's the thing. Because we guarantee visibility and traction in 30 days. We do the heavy lifting. We get you a seat at the table. Something no one else can do because no one else is even trying. The rest is on you. We're not closing these deals. That's on you guys. Your reps just have to show up and do what they do best. So stop waiting for a crisis to give you permission to change. COVID forced you to use Zoom. What's it going to take for you to force you into the way and working with buyers and decision makers differently in 2026? A trade war, a lost account, a flat Q3 that finally gets the board asking questions? Or are you going to stop being so arrogant, stop bitching and complaining, think differently, and actually do something while everybody else is still asleep? Book the call. The link is in the description. Let's do this together. I hope you like this. If you did, please like it. Please share it with anybody else. Please subscribe, and I hope to talk with you soon. Thanks.